Today we're taking a look at the Dreo Pilot Max Tower Fan, and that's coming up right after this. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Dreo Pilot Max Tower Fan. Before we get started though, like the video if you need to use a fan in the hot weather, and let me know in the comments who is actually looking for one. And if you haven't already, then hit subscribe now so you don't miss a thing in the future. So full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Dreo and they've sent me the Tower Fan for free to review for you guys, but that of course does not change my opinions. So we're going to start off with the unboxing, and we first get the 5-year warranty card along with the Tower Fan instruction manual. We then have the base that we simply need to clip the two sides together. We can then place the fan in the middle and then secure it with the large plastic screw. In terms of the installation, that's pretty much it, and then in the rest of the packaging we've got the power plug along with the remote control. So the Dreo Pilot Max is of course a tower fan. It's a tall, modern looking fan with a total height of 42 inches. We've got a silver plastic casing around the fan as well as the base, and at the centre of the fan we've got this black plastic. It's also very lightweight, weighing in at just 4 kilograms, so it makes it very easy to carry around. Now we have control buttons on the top to easily change the fan speed and the modes, and then it also comes with a compact remote control so you don't even have to get up to change it. We also have a digital display at the top of the fan so we can see what speed or mode we've got the fan set to at all times. The Dreo Pilot Max has a 120 degrees oscillation angle, and this can also be customized. When using the fan you can select between static, 30 degrees, 60, 90 or 120 degrees. The rotation is smooth and quiet thanks to their new dedicated stepper motor, and from a normal distance you literally can't hear a thing. If we move right next to the fan and the motor, you can just about hear it very faintly. Now of course this is a fan and it's not an air conditioning unit, so it does have its limitations, but as we've been starting to get the hot weather here, I've been using it in the office and it's kept me nice and cool at all times. The Pilot Max has a new 486mm extended impeller wheel with blades that enable the air to pass through with less resistance, and according to their in-house testing, it results in 40% less turbulence noise and 63% more air volume. The Pilot Max has amplified its air volume output to an impressive 1,475 cubic feet per minute, and in the wind speed test it achieves cooling speeds of 26 foot per second. With its brushless DC motor technology, it's also incredibly quiet. It does 25 decibels on level 1 wind speed settings. So with the specs out of the way, it's time to talk about the use. Now I've been using this in the office all day, and then I move it to my bedroom in the evening to make sure I'm nice and cool when I'm sleeping. We have the digital display on the top of the fan that lets us know the current wind speed setting. When it comes to choosing these speeds, we can choose between 1 and number 12. It's setting 1, it's pretty much silent in the corner of my office, but then of course as we increase the wind speed we do get more noise. Now the fan itself is very quiet, but of course at maximum wind speeds we do get noise coming from all the air movement inside. In my office I generally sit here and work in shorts and t-shirt, and I tend to have the fan on level 7 or 8 as the max speed 12 tends to make it that little bit too cold for me. When I move it to my bedroom I keep this on level 3 as it's still pretty much silent, but it blows enough air to keep me cool without creating that additional noise. Now for those of you that are concerned about fan noises, we're just going to run through the levels now so you can hear the different sounds. Now we've also got a variety of modes that we can select from when we're using the fan, and this makes it great for all uses. First up, we have the auto mode. Now this just keeps the fan on and it adapts to the ambient temperature of the room. If the room gets warmer, it's going to increase the speed, and if it gets cooler, it can reduce the speed. We've got normal mode where you just set your speed and the fan's going to run at that speed continuously. Now next, we've got the natural mode, and this is going to run the fan at alternating speeds. And then finally, we've got this special sleep mode. As I said, I tend to have the fan on level 3 while I sleep, but if you prefer, you can use the dedicated sleep mode, and this is going to decrease the fan speed every 30 minutes. So if you set the fan speed to 5, 30 minutes later it's going to reduce to 4, then 30 minutes later it's going to drop to 3, until eventually it just turns off. This is great for people that need a cool room to get to sleep, but you don't want to have the fan running all night. We also have a timer function, and you can set a time that you want the fan to turn on or off between 1 and 12 hours. Now if you set the timer when the fan's turned off, then it's going to turn on within that time, and of course the opposite way, if the fan is running and you set a timer, then the fan will turn off when it reaches that time. Now in terms of control, I pretty much always use the provided remote control, as it's nice and simple to operate, and of course I don't have to get up to use it. As I said though, we also have touch controls on the top of the fan that we can use instead, and it's exactly the same buttons that you find on the remote control. In terms of cleaning, it's nice and easy to get in there and clean it, and we can even remove the grill for easy maintenance. But I've been using this for a few weeks now, and if we take a close-up look in the grill, you can see that there isn't much dust at all. But overall, I'm very happy with the Dreo Pilot Max, and I'm going to continue to use it for the office and for my bedroom, because it helps me sleep and does a good job at keeping me cool without making too much noise. If you're after a new fan, then I definitely recommend taking a look, and of course the link to the fan is down in the description below. Now of course, if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.